Hey guys, I'm with Dan.
I'm Taku Kent, and welcome to Random Talks, our podcast-like series. And happy 50th anniversary, Disney World. As you can see, we're not actually in Disney World. We too po.
We don't got that Disney magic.
We don't. Well, that's why I'm wearing the ears to bring as little much as we can. We got the pins behind us. Got one of my wife's pairs of ears.
And you have so many pop figures.
They're not here.
Yeah.
Well, we do got Walt Disney.
Yeah, we have videos of it.
Yeah, we have videos of it.
But anyways, how are you doing today, Taku?
I'm doing better than you at the moment.
Yeah, my allergy just hit me hard when I got here. I don't know what it was.
I don't know either. But I'm doing all right. Work and I know it's been a while. It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah.
First 2 weeks I was out of town, and then I had my wedding anniversary.
And then last week you went to the fair and
I fell asleep in shenanigans. Yeah.
Literally texted saying, "Hey, what time are we doing RandomTalks?" Reply back was like 30 minutes later, "Crap, I forgot. I'm not home right now."
Yep.
Yeah. So that happened.
That's why we're doing it on Friday.
Yeah. First off, I want to just go ahead and say this: we did see the Nintendo Direct. There were a lot of things we were happy to see about it.
But we'll get to that in a minute first, because we watched both Harmonious and Enchantment, the recent fireworks from Disney World, on the TV, not in person, sadly. But while it's still fresh in our brains, I want us to go ahead and talk about that.
Right. So Harmonious, the Epcot one, right?
Yes.
Ooh, I need a cigarette at that one. That was good. I love it. I actually like it a lot better than the other one where they had the big globe there. I mean, that was beautiful.
Illuminations.
Yeah. I like that one a lot, but this one just sparked new inspiration. Dudes.
Imagination.
But one thing I like is definitely how the water works, and how that the light just reflect off the water. It's just so beautiful, and then the singing.
Yeah, the music in this one was phenomenal. It starts off a little it starts you off at that low point. It builds up, and by the time you hit Africa, you're like, yeah.
It had like 3 songs intertwined in the beginning. It was like Circle of Life, a little bit of the Moana, and Frozen. Hey, hey, I'm like, oh, Disney, you treat me good right now.
So, harmonious in two sense. The music being harmonious with each other. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. I can feel them falling. Harmonious in the sense of the music being harmonious with with each other, but it's symbolism for the world being harmonious with each other. Which World Showcase, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the showcase of some of the many cultures of the world. And a lot of people got upset that it wasn't Epcot enough. There was no Figment. There was no Walt. And I sat there and I'm like,
that's not the point of it, though.
It's not the point of it. And while the original Epcot was Walt's dream, it never came true. He passed before he could finish it.
Yeah.
Before he could even start it, really. But I can see where they're coming from, but Walt Disney World is not Walt's park. If you want that, you go to Disneyland.
Disneyland was a park that Walt started, right?
Disney World was a plan made by Walt and carried out by his brother Roy. I wouldn't really call it Roy's park either. It was more of his trying to bring his brother's dream to life the best he could. But yeah, Epcot it's not Walt's Epcot. And I understand why people are upset that there's no Epcot involved, unlike Epcot Forever. But that's not the point. Illuminations was not about Epcot. It was about the world.
That's kind of what Epcot's about. It's supposed to be bringing the world together.
Yeah. Illuminations, that had the globe. It was about the world. Epcot Forever, that was about the history of Epcot as a whole. It was a interlude show. It was a short show. And then then we had COVID. And then now you have Harmonious, which is once again about the world.
But more than just the world. It's about the people.
The people, exactly. I don't know. I just had to get that off my chest. Some guy was arguing with a friend of mine about that yesterday. It rubbed me the wrong way. You know?
There's no reason to argue about it. One, it's not your thing. It's Disney's.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't decide what they put in their shows or not. You can say you didn't like it, or say you liked it.
Now we're on that. Let's switch over to what premiered last night, but Dan and I officially saw today. I watched it last night, but however, I refuse to call it that. Enchantment, or Enchanted. I can't remember. I think it's Enchantment. So when I saw it on the Disney Parks stream, I was extremely underwhelmed. The projections looked dark. The fireworks were very minimal. And then the music just didn't hit me the same way Harmonious did.
Yeah. But the one we just saw was from a streamer.
Yes.
They were a little farther back, but you got to see the whole thing.
Yes. You got to see the projections on Main Street and everything. And let me tell you, the projections on this streamer's stream looked so much better than whatever Disney did. That was a... Bring me your hand. Bad Disney. It's just... The music, the beginning and the end had the best parts. In between the both, there were IPs. You had your Moana, your Toy Story, your Princess and the Frog. You had a whole bunch of little... Harmonious did Princess and the Frog better than Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. Well, one thing is... one thing I liked on Main Street is when they lit up everything, it looked like you were in the movie. I liked that a lot. It was like a really nice show.
Compared to what it was last night when you couldn't... The projections were so dark. I don't know if they threw a blanket or they turned the brightness down. I don't know what they did. It did not look like what we saw.
No, it did not. But I do agree with Taku here. The music, like, it's still IP and it's... I get it. I didn't hate it, but it didn't give me that oomph like Epcot
it was
did.
It was very instrumental heavy.
Yeah.
Less... you still got your, your, I've been staring at the edge. You know, you still got your little Moana bits here and there.
Yeah. Although I'm glad they didn't add in Let It Go. They actually added in the sequel song of Into the Unknown, which I did like.
And they did add, lyrics to that. But there was just so much, it was so instrumental heavy that it just did not have the same impact that Harmonious or Happily Ever After did. I'm a Wishes guy. Dan is a Wishes guy. That's the shows that we saw growing up. Happily Ever After, we've seen, twice?
I think so.
It doesn't hit... It's a good show. It didn't hit me like Wishes did. However, when Happily Ever After ended and I watched the final show via my friend, that Crazy Disney Lady stream, I cried because it was a good show that was ending. I'm not going to say it was a bad show. No, it was a great show. People loved it. That's why it was around for so long.
Yeah.
But then you come from Happily Ever After and come right into this, and you just like, what happened? It just didn't live up to the expectations. It had big shoes to fill, and it's flopping around like a little kid in his dad's shoes.
Yeah. I will say it was kind of cool to hear the song on Fire Mountain. Was it from Fantasia? The one with the gigantic winged monster guy, the Chernabog.
Chernabog is its correct name.
Yeah.
From Fantasia.
Fantasia.
I don't know why you want to keep saying Fantasia.
Yeah, I just can't remember what the actual scene is called. I don't know. It was like.
I know which one it is. I've seen it, but I can't tell you the name of it.
Yeah. But it was nice to hear that one because that movie doesn't get like a lot of.
Fantasia does not get the love it deserves, mainly because it's a lot of classical music put to animation.
Not to mention the original one had a bit of racial stereotypes on it.
Sorry, this is bugging me. Yes, it did, but you can't find those anymore. They've edited them out.
Yeah.
But the Fantasia 2000 was just as good in some ways, but it wasn't the same. And I think that's why we haven't seen any more.
Yeah.
But yeah, we liked both the shows. Harmonious is obviously superior. The music just doesn't hold the same strength in enchantment that Happily Ever After did.
Yeah.
There's too much regular Disney music compared to original show music. All right, well, if that's where you want to end it, we're going to stop with the Disney talk there. There's a lot going on. First, let's cover a couple crazy things I heard about today.
All right.
There was enough people in Magic Kingdom to crowd surf. 2 people fighting over, that red spiky coffee mug that Jazz has, right?
I think so.
It's from Starbucks.
Okay.
They made a blue version of it and has the 50th on it.
All right.
2 people fighting over it and an old lady got hurt. I hope at least they got in trouble for that.
They should, because causing trouble, especially for a cup. Come on now.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's a cup.
Jasmine wanted the cup, and a couple friends of ours was able to grab one for us long after that incident had finished.
That's good.
There's a couple shirts I'm wanting, but I can't find them because I'm a big boy and I don't got a lot. They don't got a lot of big boy clothes.
No, they don't. That's one they don't like.
Let me rephrase it. They have our size. They run out quickly.
Yeah, that's because a lot of people go to Florida, Disney World, and all that. I kind of big people.
Yeah.
Anything else?
The ride times were stupid short. All day Space Mountain was a walk-on.
My math must be off. You said a lot of people that are crowd surf.
Yes.
Yet the lines were super short.
Yep. Would you like visual aid?
How does that make sense, though? I've been to Disney World twice, and there were some rides there that took about maybe a good 20 minutes and all that, and only a few that were a walk-on.
Give me just a second. Keep in mind they're still at a lower percentage than To the cast member that was worried me and Amanda would get handsy with me on Splash Mountain because we had the ride to ourselves, so he separated us. I just want to say thank you for protecting my virtue, Chris and Amanda Provost from Provost Parkcast. You guys are silly. I love you guys.
Oh, here's something crazy I saw. So, Gaston at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
You probably saw this. Apparently, as he's taking pictures of people, a woman came up to him and basically grabbed his chest. Just going like that.
Yeah.
And he did not like that. I honestly don't blame him.
Yeah?
He just told her to go, but the main thing he was more upset about was because she did it in front of kids.
Yeah.
He's like, this is a family park. You should be doing that in front of children. He was not happy about that. And I agree with that right there,
Here you go. This is 10 minutes before Enchantment started at 9.
You can walk on their heads easily.
Yeah.
This is a weird pavement. Ow! Ow! Ow!
I have a lot of friends who are currently down there. But would you like to know the reason why they probably weren't on the rides?
Why?
The snacks and the merch. I can guarantee you that was mostly it. So we have the Main Street Confectionery 50th Anniversary Cupcake. You can look these up on y'all's own. It's kind of a pain because we don't have a way to, show.
Yeah.
These are the 50th spring rolls. They got pastrami in it. I don't know what I was about to say there. The Tortuga Tavern, we have chicken strips and a teriyaki burger.
Ooh, nice.
At Westward Ho, we got the bear claw, dipped in chocolate. We got the Pecos Bill Widowmaker sandwich, chicken sandwich. We got the Royal 50th churro. Nothing. Oh, there's the Bear Track slushy and iridescent churros. At Aloha Isle, we got Showtime with Jose float. The Fifi, Gigi, and Mimi. and the Tropical Serenade Float.
The second one sounded like grandma names.
Orange, vanilla, and pineapple bundt cakes stacked and filled with Dole Whip pineapple. I think I would prefer the Showtime with Jose float, mango vanilla soft serve over pineapple juice served with a chocolate feather. Because the other one is pineapple juice and coconut soft serve. And I'm not a big coconut person.
Yeah.
We got the Sparkling Sunshine sparkling apple cider with orange cream soft serve rimmed with iridescent sugar. Iridescent. Ha, 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 ha.
I hear you.
Oh, there it is. The pastrami and pepper jack with a mustard dipping sauce. That was the spring rolls. The Doomberry blackberry ginger beer with iridescent sugar, served with a Haunted Mansion themed straw. We got the Mr. Toad dome cake, the Mr. Toad, the Wild Toad Bratburger. Looks like a toad.
Yeah.
And the Wild Ride, a frozen wild sour cherry, blue raspberry, and sour apple topped with whipped cream and a black licorice wheel. Cool.
Except to the wheel. No one likes black licorice.
I thought it was cool as a wheel. The Hi-Ho Sundae, chocolate soft serve topped with chocolate rocks, graham cracker pieces, whipped cream, and hot fudge. And then we got the Snow White cone, Dole Whip lemon with the chocolate blue bird and bow. And then we got the Mickey Mouse Dome Cake. We got Jumbo Surprise Popcorn. Dumbo's Churro. And then we got Cheshire Cat. All Mixed Up Slushy. And Not Too Late Latte. No, Not Too Late Tea. I'm sorry. It doesn't tell you what those are.
Not Too Latte?
Not Too Latte. Uncle Orville's Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow Sundae. If you had wings, jerk chicken strips, and Walt's chili and cheese all beef hot dog. These are at the launching pad. Walked on. Cosmic Rays Street Life Cafe, the Mission to Mars.
Jeez.
That's the Hi-Ho Sundae. Cosmic Rays has the 1971 meal, barbecue chicken and kale slaw sandwich. That's not very 70s. Mission to Mars, we just saw that. Burger to the Moon, and the all beef hot dog. The Golden Shooting Star from Joffrey's Coffee. And yeah, then they changed the wrapper for the Mickey Premium Bar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah. I can guarantee you that's mostly the reason why the lines were so short.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I think the longest I saw was Haunted Mansion and what's it called? The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. They both had a 40-minute wait.
Oof.
Compared to the rest of the park, though.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Peter Pan had a 30-minute wait.
I remember when I rode the Seven Dwarf minecart. The worst part wasn't my stomach getting stuck. It was my legs getting into the bar. It's like, ready. Anyways. Yeah, that food looked good. I'm hungry. I didn't eat dinner yet. But
sorry.
Now that we're off Disney right now, actually, one more small Disney thing going on.
What?
We have a new retro game coming out alongside Aladdin and Lion King.
Good transition.
It will be The Jungle Book. Now, I've played all three of these games.
It's one of those boxes right there.
Here we are. Now, these games I remember playing back when I was a kid on SNES, by mistake.
Yeah.
Now, it was only an SNES game. I never played the other versions. Yeah. But I remember those games. They were fun to play, but they were hard.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is basically the same two games, only they're adding the Jungle Book.
I also wish it could be an actual Disney collection, but, licensing stuff like that going on.
Give it time.
Takes time, yeah. Of course, you can get mods on the SNES Classic.
Yep.
I remember back in the day, I used to play a lot of Disney games. I think Pinocchio was one of them. It was a weird game, though. I don't remember much about it. All I remember was you're going to school, some kids are throwing bricks at you, some goose is chasing you.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what did I do to deserve this? I mean, I'm just a little wooden puppet. You know what? Witchcraft.
I got no strings to hold me back.
It's alive! Kill it with fire!
That'd do it.
Yeah.
Now let's use that transition to shift gears, if you will, to the Nintendo Direct. So I don't need these no more. Sorry, Fluffy.
So, first up, let's talk about some of the cool things that are coming out right now. Splatoon 3. Because I know you don't like that game. I'm not much of a first-person shooter kind of guy, but...
It's a third-person shooter.
Third-person shooter, whatever. We have a new species. The mammal thing.
Oh, was right. Forgot about that. I was like, the squids have already been there.
You're
squids,
right. We have the octopuses, now we have the mammals returning, which is...
Bizarre,
because they still look like those weird little tentacle guys, just hair. Like... Okay. So new weapons, which look amazing, honestly. The gigantic crab thing you control. Not to mention some of them doing martial arts moves on there. I'm just like, what in the world? Ninja!
Yeah. Meanwhile, the clown in the other room.
But yeah, I can't wait to see how Splatoon 3 goes, considering that Splatoon 2 came out, what, like 2 years ago now? Not that long ago, honestly.
Let's find out. Splatoon 2.
Here's some information.
2017, 4 years ago.
Okay, 4 years ago. It didn't take that long.
To be fair, these last couple of years have seemed like a blur.
That is very, very true. Let's see. We haven't heard anything else about Breath of the Wild 2.
Skyward Sword. I could have swore that came.
Yeah, nothing new on Skyward Sword. Nothing new with Mario at the moment. Metroid Dread still looks hella scary.
Nah. I like the Metroid series. It's not my favorite. I've played Fusion and I've played the original. Because I got both of those for free.
Let's see, what else was there? I'm trying to remember. I just can't remember off the top of my head that well. Now I remember. New controllers for the new online stuff.
Okay, so before we go into that, they did announce a new online service thing for Nintendo Switch. They explained that it's going to be an upcharge, that we don't know how much, or if we can... Dan, Jazz, and I use the family plan for all of us. Saves a little money. But I'm curious if that'll still apply to that.
Yeah, I mean, it should. I mean, it's on the same... I mean, all online. But you never know.
Yeah, but they are adding Nintendo 64 games and Genesis games. And Banjo is coming home.
Banjo, welcome back. I saw Mario 64, Star Fox. Okay, there's a little Banjo Kazooie.
Yep, that reminds me.
And I'm just kind of like, are we gonna get Conker back too? I would love to see that. Highly doubt it, but a boy can dream.
Yeah.
But they're also bringing out the N64 controller and the Sega Genesis controller, which look great. I hope they work better than the original, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I remember N64. I never had a problem with my controllers, but everybody says that the controller wasn't all that great. It's like,
oh, the joystick got loose.
Yeah.
If you buy some old used controllers, you definitely can see it.
Yeah, but I think with the little opening up the controller and
yeah, but that's
fixing up. But then again, who knew that back in the day?
Exactly.
Let's see, what else? I know one thing we want to talk about the movie, but we'll get that at the end.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing updates coming out soon. Also, we were told that in October we're getting the final Smash Brothers character
reveal.
And I'm just like,
meh.
Okay, let's see who it's gonna be, because the last last few just came out for the second pack were not all. I mean, for the most part, Sephiroth kind of got me going. Oh!
To be fair, his trailer was a bit more eye-catching than the rest of them.
That is true.
What? No. What if the last character? What if the very, very last character that they add to this thing is finally Waluigi? After all these years. Sorry, there's a bug near my ear. But yeah, that would be wild.
That would be amazing. Just wah!
Wah!
Oh god, and like the worst part would be like if he got like the outpost like posters of like other characters who you wanted on here, and it just goes with Waluigi breaking through them. Wah! I'm the winner now. Waluigi steals the spot.
I mean, there's that video that someone said Waluigi invites himself. Remember?
That is true.
I showed you that, right? He stole an invitation from a toad, and it said Waluigi invites himself.
No, you did not. You were going to send it to me, but I think you forgot.
Oh.
But, can't wait for that. Come on now. I know there's some more things to the video. I know the Castlevania's having their not remakes, their
thing.
Yeah, they're coming out with all the past games onto one game. Kirby.
Yeah, open world Kirby, or as I've been calling it, Super Kirby Odyssey.
Yeah. Come on and suck up the bad guy. Float into the sky. You know your little pink face is gonna win.
Oh, that would be great.
It would be. It looks like he's on.
Odyssey. Yes, see. How to see.
But it looks like he's on in some human city.
Yeah.
That's been abandoned.
It looks like an old Japanese mall.
And I'm just like, is that what our future holds? Can I praise myself so I can meet Kirby in the future? Kirby! No!
Oh, man. But we did get some more information recently on the Pokemon games. A lot of people have already done videos on that, so we're not really going to go into a lot of detail.
Oh, yeah.
But the Poketech is back. I'm very curious to see how we're going to interact with it, considering we don't have a second touchscreen.
And this is for the Diamond and Pearl, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the Arceus game just looks phenomenal, and I can't wait.
And we got a new, I guess, legendary Pokemon on there? The Rockin'...
Oh, no, that's not a legendary. That's an evolution of Scyther.
Really?
Yeah. Called Cleaver.
Oh.
So,
I have seen a meme about it. It's like, it was with Ant-Man and his daughter, like, it's so ugly. I love it. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a Pokemon fan.
So the thing about it is, in modern Pokemon times, we give a metal coat to a Scyther, do a trade, and they become Scizor.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes a Steel type. We don't have refined metal in this game, to our knowledge. It's ancient times.
Yeah.
So what does Scyther do? Evolve into something made of stone.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I also wish we could have seen the evolution for Arcanine in that time.
Yeah, the Hisuian Arcanine. There's a lot of rumors going around that we might be getting Hisuian final forms of the starters.
That'd be kind of cool. But they're always getting like something with them, aren't they?
Well, that's the thing. If my strategy wants to work, I really need Rowlet to become the ghost grass type, because that's overpowered.
Oh wait, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of like Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. I forgot the 3 starters in RKSR.
Completely different. We got Cyndaquil, we got Rowlet, and then we got
Oshawott.
No, not Oshawott. It's not Piplup, because that's in the wild.
Yeah.
Dang it, what is it? It's gonna bug me now.
Let's see, it's
Legends. They are starters. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. I wanted starters, not release date. Starters. No, it was Oshawott.
It was Oshawott?
It was Oshawott.
So I was right.
Yeah.
Huh. Who knew? And that was not me passing gas to the chair.
But yeah, A lot went on these past few weeks, and we just don't have the time to cover it all, honestly.
Yeah. But I guess we can go ahead with the last one now.
Yep.
And I gotta say, I am surprised.
I'm worried.
And worried. And a little happy with a few things. The Super Mario Brothers movie made by Illumination. The makers of Despicable Me. So, Mario will not be voiced by his main voice actor for the game.
Charles.
Yeah, Charles Martinet, right?
Yes.
He will be in the movie, but I think he's just going to be extra characters, which I have no problem with.
Yeah.
Because I know that voice, because if he did all the voices, he'd be doing like a lot of voices, which would be a lot.
Yeah.
All
of them except for Peach.
By the time the movie comes out, he'd be going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've met him. He's an amazing guy.
Oh, even for his older age, he is still hyper.
Oh, that's gonna be us in about 30 years.
However, the voice actor for Mario will be none other than our raptor taming Star-Lord man, Chris Pratt.
T'Challa's in this? Wait, wrong. That's What If.
That's the What If one, not one. But I have no opinion right now on Chris Pratt being Mario.
It's mainly because I'm worried.
Yeah, it's like, but here's the thing.
Then
will it be bad or will it be Jim Carrey?
I hope for a middle ground.
I'm hoping he does like a I don't think he'll be doing the woohoo woohoo. I kind of expect
I expect at least one in an epic moment where he's doing like this massive jump.
Woohoo!
Or something of that nature. Yeah.
I can't remember who the brother was for Luigi.
I don't. So for Princess Peach and Waluigi, we don't know who they are. I have their pictures in my head. I don't know who they are.
Waluigi's in there?
I said Luigi and Princess Peach.
I heard Waluigi.
Toad is being played by Keegan-Michael Key,
which I have no problem with. I want to see this. I want to see how he makes Toad sound. I'm just like, you caught my attention.
Now can you hold it?
Seth Rogen will be playing Donkey Kong, which I'm just like...
Yeah, everyone was more...
I don't know whether to be surprised that Seth Rogen will be playing Donkey Kong, or Donkey Kong will be in this movie.
Everyone was confused about both of those. For one, why Seth Rogen? Don't get me wrong, Seth Rogen is a great actor, but why him for Donkey Kong?
Because he was great as a gigantic pig, now he's going to be great as a gigantic ape.
And then, maybe that means Diddy Kong's going to be in this too. We don't know.
True.
And then, finally, we got Jack Black as Bowser.
Which everybody's like, okay, everybody agrees on this one for some reason.
Because it's Jack Black.
That is true.
And, come on, everyone can see him doing Bowser. Everybody.
I think a few people have
no one can see Chris Pratt and being Mario. Everyone can see Bowser and Jack Black.
I think people have already started making animations with Jack Black's voiceover. I'm just like, why does it fit so well?
I now need Kung Fu Panda lines overlaid with Bowser.
Press the button. Skidoosh.
Get ready to feel the thunder! Fire.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to do it for today, right?
Yeah, that should be it for tonight.
Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. We will be back to our regularly scheduled programming.
With no irritated eye.
And hopefully every week. Back to being every week. Starting next week. I will say this. Probably starting at the beginning of the year, we're going to take a hiatus from Random Talks to work on other projects. Because we only really are able to get together one day out of the week right now. And with the pop videos no longer going to be in for a very, very, very long time. Yeah, with those slowly coming to an end. We still got a few we got to do. I do have some pops that are pre-ordered that have yet to come in. So you will be getting a trickle afterwards. It's kind of like a faucet that won't turn off all the way. Oh, you know what? My eyes are getting better. It's allergic to Random Talks. That's what it is. No, it's just a bad reaction. I haven't done it for so long. But in all seriousness, we're trying to work on. We want to work on our other projects that we have had.
Our reviews, trying to get some gameplay stuff going on.
We wanted to do Muppet Month so bad, we never had a chance to do it. We were hoping that we would have a actual place to have a studio by now. Obviously, that hasn't really happened either.
Yeah.
And with the current budget deficit thing, that might be harder.
That has us bent over a table and it's just beating us badly.
Yeah. We'll figure it all out. But in the meantime, I promise you, you will still be getting really good content from us. Our friend editor Alex is still out there making the magic at Disney. He's still editing our videos. Thank God for Google Drive, which I can probably is the reason why the video quality hasn't been as crisp as it is, considering we're filming on an iPhone 12 Pro Max. This is an 11 or a 12?
12.
12 Pro Max. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna talk to Kent.
I'm Viet Dan. Hope you had a blast.
We love you guys. Don't forget to love each other. Don't forget to stay random. Peace out.